Pause, two choices, cinnamon or give us a
My name is Rourke. I'm the co-founder of AnAmazing Workshop, and we are a 3D animation studio doing TV series and film. I think it officially started when I started editing a children's nature conservation magazine when I was still a journalist. And I really loved communicating with children. And when I moved to broadcast journalism, I really loved the broadcast medium. So animation was the perfect combination of the two loves. When I got into animation, I just, realized the broad span of which, one can use the medium of animation to communicate to children as well as adults. That's the great thing about animation. It's not just limited to children anymore, it's adult focus as well. When we were looking at animation, the business model was 10 times better because of the merchandising specifically, and also just the multiple platforms that it has access to. And then also the opportunity to use animation as an educational medium. It's just, scope is broad for educational. And then just pure entertainment, just enjoying something culturally relevant, entertaining, fun, and African. So for instance, the 75-minute feature film, we're aiming to do it in 2 years. Nobody's ever done an animated feature film in South Africa, and at the same time keeping the quality up. We seriously believe in lifelong learning. I mean, as an artist, you just never stop learning. It's a culture that we like to encourage and keep going, that, you're constantly looking at ways that you can improve. In the level of work that they're doing, in terms of working on stuff that's really inspiring, giving them their creative control, but they're able to really express themselves creatively in their work. And I think there's a lot that comes from when you start from a base of being passionate about what you do and then working on something really creative. I think also the other big motivator is that their work gets out there. We ensure it gets on cinema, it gets on TV, it gets on DVD, on mobile. So their names get out there, they get credits on everything that they work on, and really they're building up a portfolio. We've already got one animator that's been poached by Disney. I mean, I don't want to lose my staff, I'd like them to stay, but an opportunity like going to work for Disney is priceless. In terms of setting ourselves apart from that small group, it's the fact that we're the leaders. We're ahead of everybody. We've been on cinema, we've been on TV, we've been on mobile, DVD. We're the only company to have an animated series distributed via DVD, cinema, and all those different platforms. So being ahead of the curve is a huge advantage. I was 10 years old and my dad called all these kids around and he said, okay, you guys are going to be going into your teens soon. I want you all to start thinking about your careers. So I said, well, I want to be a novelist. And he was like, no, you want to be a journalist. I was like, no, I want to be a novelist. It's like, no, a journalist. And then I went off and opened the dictionary. I was like, what is a journalist? I was like, oh, they're right. Oh, cool, I'll be a journalist. We'd like to be known as the Pixar of Africa, to be innovative, creative, constantly pushing the boundaries of our capabilities, and to be able to compete on a global level. Awards help you realize that, you are in the public eye and people are looking up to you, and the next young generation especially are looking up to you, and you need to be a great ambassador for the young generation. I would use the prize money for rendering and for ramping up our machinery and our rendering capabilities. Hi, my name is Rourke. I'm the co-founder of AnAmazing Workshop, and I believe that it is critically important to have integrity.